Okay, so I'm playing this game called Heroes and Generals, yeah? I pick out my best gun. I was going to pick my golden gun, but I was like, nah. So I pick up my gun, and I log on, and I'm like, yes, time to shoot a few noobs. I come across this guy that's just logged on. He's like, how do I play this game? And he's on chat, he's screaming. He's like a squeak, he's like screaming at everyone. And then I pull out my gun, I'm like, prepare to die. And then he's like, no, this, and he starts screaming into the mic, and I'm like, oh my god, my ears start hurting because I have my earphones on, of course. I'm like, shut up, and he's like, he's like, don't shoot me, please just teach me how to play this game. And I'm just like, well, why don't you just go to how to play menu? And he's like, that's too long, and I'm like, bye. And I end up, and as I'm about to shoot him, he like rolls. I'm like, but you said you don't know how to play this game. And he's like, sucker. And then out of nowhere comes a tank, shoots a bloody big cannonball out, kills me. I get really angry. I'm like, okay, that's it. I put all the suit on. I'm basically Rambo now, bro. I pull out my minigun. I got all my bulletproof stuff on. I'm Rambo. I'm kitted out. I start shooting. And then I have enough. I'm like, oh, that is it. So I'm about to break out a warship and about to ram it right into the tank because I'm so mad. And of course, everyone's partying. And then out of nowhere, I die. How? So I get really mad on the warship. I'm like, nope. That is it. So I launched 2 missiles. That does absolutely nothing. And then I'm like, oh, this may kill some of my teammates, but it's definitely worth it to kill this tank. So it takes about, real life time, it takes about 3 minutes to load a nuke. It loads a nuke, and I'm like, good night. And then I shoot it, and then lag. I don't know why lag, because it's never lagged, but it lags. Everything freezes, and then it crashes. I go back onto the same server, and I see behind me all the buildings are crushed, and I'm walking around because I'm like, why did I miss this? How did this crush all the buildings? And because I've never used a nuke before, I did not know it actually blew up everything and crushed the game and could potentially ruin all the servers for everyone. But when I log back in, there was a notice saying do not use nukes or whatever. And I use it, and I go back on. And I saw this tank. I was like, is this a tank? And I was like, no, it can't be. And I looked on the back, and it was the other team. And I was like, yes. And I'm like, how's this tank so good? So I get the tank, and it's like the bloody TARDIS. It's massive in there. There's like computers, TVs, big ass chairs, and everything. So I'm like, why don't our team get it? Because I have enough money to buy that tank. Because I've been on that like team before. Because that's the German team side. And I'm like, well, I've been on the German team side before. And yeah, and I'm like, why can't I buy it? And guys, that's the end of another video. Be sure to watch my previous videos, and until then, like, subscribe, and enjoy.